In the beginning was the land, plains and valleys of green grass, forests of rich oak and poplar and pine, tall mountains pushing their smooth ancient peaks against the sky. In the beginning was freedom, the freedom of green things growing, of sun and wind and rain, the freedom of laughter, freedom of work and play. Far up, where velvet sunlight poured through the cool ravines of the Okonalufti River, where soft wind made the yellow corn tassel blow through the lazy midsummer, lived the Great Spirit, that divine force which stirred the hearts of all men and which led them to express in primitive ritual their deep kinship with the eternal God. The black bear and the gray foxes know the earth is wide. My brother the fox spoke and said, "Now is the time of sun in the green corn. Behold and see the wideness of the earth. Stand by the cool water and say to the white clouds, 'You are my strength, O heavens, the power is yours.'"
soto. Criado de su majestad el rey de España. Estos son mis soldados.
He is called De Soto. He is a mighty warrior from a great king. Pale men came to our shores in many large canoes. They are called Asquani. My people say they come from the great god Wasi. Do what they say, or they will kill you. Look, nothing can harm them. They are spirits.
Why is their skin white?
I do not know. My people say they are moon gods. They kill men with a thunder stick. It pours out fire and smoke.
How can that be?
It is true. I have seen it. These are only a few. Over that mountain, they are thicker than the bees in springtime.
Yeah! What does the pale man want?
The pale man looks for a land where the arrows are tipped with gold, where men use turquoise for money, and the children wear coral in their hair.
Money! Ha! There is no such land as this. The only gold we have is in the yellow cornfield.
Speaks the truth.
Tell the white chief to go.
El jefe dice que los hombres blancos tienen que subir.
No. Visitamos un poco. Necesitamos comida. Ah, sí.
What he will stay. He wants food.
Food! Ha! First, what is this?
The pale man says this land now belongs to his king.
Un indio no importa. Servimos al rey de España. ¿Dónde está el oro?
White chief must have gold.
Ah! Dos papitas! Tell the pale man to go 3 moons' journey toward the setting sun. There he will find this land where the rivers flow with gold.
Nos vamos más allá. Mucho oro.
Siempre más allá. Hombres, vámonos.
Hombres, vámonos en tierra nueva, por el río y el rey, hombres castellanos. Hombres, vámonos al fin del
mundo. 250 years passed by. The white man kept coming. Good met with good, evil with evil. The Cherokee tried to keep peace. Like all people who live close to the earth, close to the sun and rain and the turning of the seasons, they had learned that no matter what a man's race or color might be, it is far better to live with him in friendliness, because hatred bites into the soul. But now England was again threatening the new continent. Even the mountains to the south were swept with turmoil. And so it was that on a certain October morning in the year 1811, here in the valley of the Oconaluftee River, the Cherokee chieftains from many days' journey were called to solemn council by the mighty Junaluska, whose deep, quiet words were like the east wind in the forest. A certain warrior had come down from the north, out of the Shawnee Nation, down through Kentucky and Tennessee, shouting in words of flame. Already his name had flashed through the country like chain lightning. The shooting star of the Shawnee from distant Ohio, Tecumseh.
Tecumseh wears 2 feathers. The white feather means brotherhood of all Indians. To the great Chief Junaluska, Tecumseh brings friendship. The mother of Tecumseh was a Cherokee. The Shawnee and the Cherokee were born to be brothers. The red feather means death to all white men. The Shawnee are ready. Will the Cherokees join us?
White Panther's war chief for the Cherokee. White Panther's told you the dangers of the white man. Let us join with Tecumseh.
Wait, first let Tecumseh tell us his plan for war against the white man.
Who is this white rabbit who sits in the council of the Cherokee?
John Ross of Georgia.
He is 7/8 white, but he is still a Cherokee. Let Tecumseh tell us his plan.
Here is Tecumseh's plan. War against the whites. From the northern lakes to the southern Gulf, we will join in one great nation. Choctaw will sweep the coast from Florida to Mississippi. Creeks will burn the towns in Alabama and in south of Georgia. From the peaks of Island, Virginia to Catawba Town in South Carolina, Cherokee will draw a line. Never again will the white man cross that line.
And where will your Shawnee fight?
2,000 Shawnee are waiting in Indiana at a place called Tippecanoe. The brother of Tecumseh is leading them.
And what if the Cherokee say no?
If the Cherokee are afraid, Tecumseh and his people will join with the British.
The British are the enemy of the Cherokee. My father fought on the side of General Washington. Drowning Bear and his people will never join the British.
Does Junaluska listen to the foolish words of the young chiefs?
Wait. Has Tecumseh tried to make peace with the white man?
Peace! Always the same words. You speak like a flock of women. The spirits of our fathers, they laugh at cowards. Well, White Path is no coward. He and his sons would die fighting like Cherokee.
White man is like a hungry wolf. He takes what he wants.
My land is mine. It came from my fathers. It is all I have. White Path cannot live without his land. Tecumseh speaks with a straight tongue. We must fight.
Stop. Wait, sit down. In this council, every man speaks. First let Tecumseh hear from another. From the south comes one who has not yet spoken, one who knows the history and wisdom of the white man. Already he is building a new language so that our people may print books and read and learn. Now let the Cherokee listen to Sequoia.
The people of the North have spoken the truth. They told us Tecumseh had the cunning of the panther. They said he was clever as the red fox. Now Sequoia will ask him 3 questions. Does Tecumseh have guns?
We use the weapons of the red man. Bow and arrow, tomahawk, knife, and fire.
Against the guns of the white man. Tecumseh is not wise.
Now the second question. 30 years ago, the British were driven out of this country. Now they come again. Suppose the red man joins the British. Suppose the British take back the land. Tell me this, does Tecumseh think they will give it to the red man?
The British have promised us all the lands west of the mountains.
Has not Tecumseh himself said the white man is like a hungry wolf?
Yes!
The British are white. Now Sequoia asked the 3rd question. Years ago we lived in caves and grass huts. Now we build warm houses. Many times we starved through the long winters. Now we plant big fields of corn and potatoes and store them in barns for the winters. Our fathers prayed to the spirits of these mountains. Now we go to church and worship a Christian God. Where did the red man learn these things?
And where did the red man learn to scalp his enemies? Where did he get smallpox?
Tecumseh tells us to trust the British. He tells us to fight without guns. He says to go back and live the way our fathers did.
Yes!
Stop and think. The white man is thicker than the leaves of the forest. If we fight, we will surely be destroyed. We must call the American government to council and make a treaty.
What kind of treaty?
A treaty to live in peace with the white man.
Tell me, where are the tribes of our people? They vanish before the greed of the white man, like snow before the summer sun. Will we let ourselves be destroyed in our turn without a struggle? Give up our homes? Our country, which was the gift of the Great Spirit, the graves of our dead.
Tecumseh is a great warrior. Let us listen to him. Never before had the Shawnee asked to be our friends. Never had we had peace with the Creeks. Now our homes are being taken away by the white man and our people murdered. Sequoia believes in the white man and the white man's God. Why should the Cherokee listen to him?
Many years ago, around the council fire, Sequoia listened to the wise old chiefs. This is what they told me when I was a boy. They said, it is not that a man's skin is black or red or white. Some men are good, some men are evil. A good man labors for peace. Ha! He learns from all men. We are not just red men, we're all Americans.
Americans! Is that your answer?
Here is Sequoia's answer. From this day forward, he swears to live in peace with the white man. Who will join Sequoia?
I will join.
I join.
I join Sequoia.
Then you're cowards! Kiwanashaka!
Power! In the west, beyond the Father of Waters, lie the Great Plains and the Western Mountains. Before your children grow to manhood, before the snow is on your brow, the Cherokee may have to go there. You have chosen the way of peace. You have taken the white man as your brother. As long as the flame burns, let no man forget this day.
To the north flamed the hatred of the Shawnee. To the south rose the scorn of the Creeks. But the choice had been made. The Cherokees listened to Sequoia and made their peace with the white men. Then suddenly, the white man called on the Cherokee for help. Help against these other Indians who threatened the young American nation. From a small farm here in the Great Smokies, a young Cherokee was among those who answered the call. His name was Salo. Down from the high peaks and sunny foothills of the Great Smokies, from the broad valleys of Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee, from cabins and huts, farms and villages, the Cherokee came, 3,000 strong. Once again, just as they had in the Revolution, the Cherokee fought side by side with American soldiers. It was now shortly after daylight on the morning of March 27, 1814, in Alabama, at a place called Horseshoe Bend. The Americans and their Cherokee allies, under the command of General Andrew Jackson, had cornered a force of 1,000 Creek Indians. But the Creeks held their fort, and the task of driving them out was far from easy. Among Jackson's troops was a young white man from Tennessee, reared as a boy by the Cherokee. The Cherokee called him Kalanu, which means the Raven. His real name was Sam Houston.
How's it going down there?
Your white soldiers are foolish. They try to attack the fort from the front. Cherokee move across the river.
Across the river. But your orders to stay on this side.
Cherokee will burn the fort from behind.
Behind. There ain't nothing back of that fort but swamp. Now you get back down there and tell that bunch of Cherokee to stay where I put them.
Too late. Cherokee moved across the river a long time ago.
Confound it! Who's in command here, you or me?
Wait! General Jackson asked for volunteers to help him. 3,000 Cherokee came all the way to Alabama. They must fight the way they know how.
How dare you speak to General Jackson that way?
It's all right, Cass.
But sir, an Indian.
Tarnation, Cass. Maybe it takes an Indian to know how to fight an Indian. All right, I'll give you a chance to try it. Now get back down there.
Well, you heard the General. Go on, get. Ah!
Dead, no. Ah!
Hey, Major! Send some men around to the west side. See if you can't draw them out a little.
Oh, they made it. The fort is on fire.
Hey, Major! Prepare to attack!
Soldiers, make ready. Fire!
Horseshoe Bend, one of the great victories of the War of 1812. A short time later, at New Orleans, England's last grip on America was broken, and there was peace. But news traveled slowly in the American wilderness of 1814. The people here in the Great Smokies were still waiting to learn what had happened to their young men who had gone away to fight for General Jackson.
Oh, Welani! I'm over here, Mrs. Perkins. Welani, there you are. My goodness, gal. Are you going to spend the rest of your life out here in these woods? I wish I could. It's so beautiful. So many birds and flowers. The April leaves are so tiny and green. I've been trying to weave them all into this hunting basket. Do you think Solly will like it?
Well, I don't know. Let me see it. Wait, Welani, this is beautiful. Now, why can't I make baskets like this? Solly will love it.
Do you think Solly will come back?
Oh, don't talk that way. Of course he'll come back. He'll come back and he'll buy you that pretty red and yellow dress you've been wanting. Why, any day now they'll all come marching back as proud as roosters.
But Solly is so foolish, he never takes care of himself. If General Jackson would let him, Solly would fight the Creeks all by himself.
Now he's going to be all right. Welani, the first thing a young bride you worry about Nundy Ailey. He'll like her. Couldn't help liking her, even if he wanted to.
Shio!
Shio! Solly? Solly!
Oh, glory be! Welcome home, Solly. Did you win the war?
Cherokee always win!
Good, good. Were any of our Cherokee boys killed?
Many were lost.
Any from here?
The oldest son of Drowning Bear and Dequadier. He will not come back.
Reckon I'd better go speak to Dequadier.
Through the Cherokee Nation swept a wave of rejoicing. Indians and whites gathered in village after village to celebrate the great victory. And in the Great Smokies, Drowning Bear's village reached far into their primitive past and brought back a dance of triumph so that their white friends might see it. The Great Eagle Dance. But as the years passed by, the hopes of the Cherokee were slowly crushed by the rising tide of white settlers who shoved their way into the wilderness, grabbing land, building towns, taking what they wanted. The Indians were hurt and angry. Their honest efforts to be friendly and peaceable seemed to be met more and more by greed and corruption, and with hatred. Then, suddenly a storm came over the land. 300 years before, Hernando de Soto had been the first to cry, "Gold!" And so, 1835 found the Cherokee overrun by white men, seeking that same precious yellow metal. The frontier towns of North Georgia exploded with tumult and with terror.
You ought to seen them engines run! Oh, yeah! All right, step up, everybody. I'm buying for the house. Well, come on, you polecats. Wash the dust out of your gullet. Here you go, Molly. Fill him up.
North Georgia Mining Company must have paid him up.
You ain't sick, are you, Mom?
Bet he is.
Here, everybody, grab a drink. Well, here's to the new mine.
New mines? What are you talking about?
What's that? New mine?
New mines? Where?
Look at here.
Look at that nugget. It's as big as a hen's head.
Here, let me hold that. Let me see it.
Hey, where'd you get it?
West Fork of the Justine River.
West Fork? Well, come on, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get over there and claim it right away.
Wait a minute. Ain't gonna do you no good to put in no blades. We got every foot of land tied up tight for the North Georgia Mining Company. Well, we ain't got the Indians.
Oh, shucks. They always get there first.
Yeah, every time.
Man ain't got no chance working by itself.
Yep, since I found out for sure rode in here, filed a claim on pretty nigh the whole county.
When are you gonna start working it?
As soon as we can move our near police fork, I reckon.
And what are you planning to do about the Cherokees?
Cherokee ain't planning on doing nothing about no Cherokee.
Those Indians own every foot of that land. They've been there more than 1,000 years.
Well, I reckon there's more than one way to do an Indian. Yeah, you
Leave that boy alone. I said, turn him loose. Well, Sebastian, what can I do for you? Come on, yes, all right. Come on over here and tell me what you want. That's it. Well, he's getting to be a big boy. His mama even sent him to the store by himself. Now, what can I do for you, Sebastian? Oh, no, from your mama, huh? Let me see. A pound of sugar, yeah. 3 yards of that red calico cloth. Yep. And a copy of the Cherokee Phoenix. All right, Sebastian, I'll fix them up for you right now.
Hey, Molly, give me another drink.
Just a minute.
Ooh, I said, give me another drink.
I am busy waiting on a customer. Now, slow down a minute. I'll get to you.
Is this what you're busy waiting on?
Now, back off.
Oh, teach that dirty Indian to stand there gawking at a white man.
I said, leave him alone.
You're always sticking up for these redskins. Maybe you're part Indian yourself.
Yeah! Oh.
Well, if I was, I'd be proud of it. These Cherokees are the only decent people we got left around here. At least they get out and tend to their farms and mind their own business. Which is more than I can say for some of the white trash I know.
White trash!
Now, you touch that boy again and I'll skin you alive.
One of these days you'll wish you hadn't been so all-fired sweet on them stinking Indians.
The only thing that stinks around here is you. Get out.
Oh, now, Molly, give me another drink. I need it bad.
I said get out.
You think just because your old man bought it your town, well...
Did you get it? I got it. Good.
Come on back in with me, so I see.
Howdy, everybody. Howdy. Shumahorn's the name. The Reverend John L. Shumahorn. Reverend. Howdy, ma'am. My friend, Mr. Reed, now before passing through, thought we'd sort of drop in and get acquainted.
Where you from?
Los buy this land from the Cherokee.
What's that? What do you mean?
Buy this land? Yeah, that's Andy Jackson for you. Oh, I tell you, brothers. Oh, and sister, he's the greatest president we ever had. Got the interest of the people at heart. The common people.
He said the government wants to buy this land. Oh,
Make all this place of government land. Sell it to homestead. More white folks to move in. Yes, sir. Gonna have a big meeting up at Red Clay, Tennessee next week. As soon as we can buy this land, we're gonna move the Indians out west. Make more room for white people.
That's what we need. Get them redskins out of here.
Get more white people in it. Now you men pass the word around. We want all the Indians to attend that meeting. We'll do that.
They'll be there for Old Hickory.
We'll get them there. Good. Good. Well, I reckon we better be moving along, Mr. Reed. Yes, sir. It's going to be a great day.
a great day for who?
Why, a great day for everybody.
A great day for the Cherokee.
Yes, ma'am. I reckon this will be about the best thing that's ever happened to the Cherokee. Let's all make ourselves at home, brothers and sisters. Let's all get comfortable. Everybody find a good place. Mr. Reed, find a place for all our good friends. Well, Lord bless you, little boy. The Lord bless you. Oh, find a place in the circle of the Lord. Well, Brother Boudinot, Brother Elias Boudinot, glad to see you again, Elias. Well, I want you to sit right up here in front of me. Yes, sir. Always glad to meet another minister of the gospel. Yes, sir. When Elias Boudinot's in favor of a thing, you know it's all right. I tell you, the hand of the Lord is working here today. Well, not a sparrow falls but what he sees and cares for it. Mr. Reed, what's the papers? About to blow off the table there. Yes, sir, this is a great day in Cherokee history. The Reverend Boudinot, I want you to sit right up here in front of me. Mr. Reed, bring a stool for Reverend Boudinot. Put it there. That's right. And now, before we open this meeting, let's ask the Lord to be with us. Let's all ask the Lord to be with us. Lord, we want your blessing on these people here today.
Yes, Lord.
Bless the Cherokee Nation and bring joy to its people.
Hallelujah.
And bless Elias Boudinot for his great work among his people. Help him to guide his people in the right way in this meeting here today. Amen.
Amen.
Now, you all know why we are here. The great white father up in Washington wants his children to have a good home. A place where they can hunt and fish and grow crops in peace. The President of the United States is giving you this land free, my friends, absolutely free. And he's giving you $5 million. Just think of it, $5 million. I tell you, Brother Boudinot, it is the hand of the Lord. It surely is the will of God. Now, since there are no questions, let's move down to the Indian ball grounds by the river. All we have to do is take a vote. Then I want each one of you to sign the treaty. Why, you can write your name right under the signature of President Andrew Jackson. God bless him. Well, he's the man who made all this possible. Now, since there are no questions, let's move down to the river, have our picnic.
I have a question. I want to know what this treaty says.
What the treaty says? Well, now, if you don't mind, we'll take that up later. You see, all we're doing here today is getting the treaty signed. Anyway, it's about time for dinner. Now, as I was saying...
Is the government agent trying to fool the people?
Maybe you'd better identify yourself, brother.
I am Chief Drowning Bear. I own property in the Cherokee territory. This is my wife, Nikwatie, my son, Suyeta. This is my friend, Solly, and his family.
And, what are all these white people doing here?
This is my adopted son, Will Thomas. The oldest son of Drowning Bear died at Horseshoe Bend. Little Will takes his place.
And the Reverend and Mrs. Wooster are our friends.
We're very glad to have you with us, Mr. Drowning Bear. Please make yourselves at home. Now let's get ready for dinner.
What does the treaty say?
Very well. I guess we'll have to waste some more time. Well, I'm getting hungry. Ain't you?
Yes, I am.
The treaty says the government will pay $5 million for all this poor mountain land. $5 million! The Cherokee get a big tract of land in the Indian Territory where the Western Cherokee now live, absolutely free. Besides that, the government will move the people, pay the bills, feed everybody along the way, and buy food and clothing for everybody for a full year after they get there.
Who gets the money?
Why, the General Council of the Cherokee Nation, I reckon.
Who's here to speak for the General Council?
We don't need anybody. As soon as the treaty is ratified by Congress, the money will be paid direct to the General Council. You've got to trust the United States government.
Where are the rest of our chiefs? Where is our principal chief, John Ross?
I don't know. Now we're wasting time.
I'll tell you where he is. John Ross was arrested in Tennessee by Georgia guards and taken to jail so he couldn't come to this meeting. You're afraid of
I
it.
don't know anything about that.
Mr. Summerhorn, how does the government propose to move the people? In wagons, on horseback, on foot?
Now that hasn't been decided yet, but you can trust Andy Jackson.
Our people have a right to know. How will the money be divided? How much for a house, a barn, a cow? How much for a mile of rail fence?
Oh, that'll be decided later. Now, if you'll follow me down to the river, we can have that picnic. Where are we going, everybody?
All right, people, listen to the truth. These men are trying to trick you. Go home before you get robbed. Go back home, all of you. Let the chiefs take care of this.
Now, wait! Let's get this thing settled. Let's ask Elias Boudinot. Well, here he sits, a full-blood Cherokee. For years, he's watched over. He founded your newspaper. He helped build the schools at New Echota and Spring Place. He's not a rich man like some of your chiefs. No, sir. He's a poor man and a minister of the gospel like me. Listen to Elias Boudinot. Come on, Elias. Speak to your people. It's your sacred duty, Elias.
Tell him, Elias. Trust you.
What can I say? I'm just a poor Cherokee. My life has been devoted to my people. That's right, it has. Perhaps it would be best if we moved into some new country.
Elias!
We need churches, schools, hospitals, and a handful of Cherokee fight the state of Georgia and the United States government.
Elias,
Finish! As God is my witness, I want to do what is right. Why not accept this kind offer? We have fought long enough. They no haste to go. Let us seek peace. Fine! Meet your life! Now let's go!
No, wait. Jim Lufkin's going to Washington. He is speaking to the president. The president will help us. Listen to Johnny Bear. He's your chief.
Today is truly a celebration. It is the greatest day, and get away from that paper! Well, I guess that takes care of you, Mr. Drowning Bear. Praise the Lord. I represent the United States government. I'll have you arrested for this. Let's see you try and arrest him. Now, Mr. Thomas, woo-hoo-hoo. Well, now, Mr. Drowning Bear. I'm willing to forgive and forget. But let bygones be bygones. Here's my hand. Will all of you gentlemen stay and eat dinner with us?
Drowning Bear does not eat with buzzards. Elias, our people will call you a traitor for this.
Look, I did what I thought was right. We must have peace.
Elias, our people are signing their death warrant. You help us do it. Go down there and stop them.
Now, wait. We're all speaking in the heat of anger, saying things we don't mean. We must all be Christians.
Shut up, you two-faced windbag. Just wait till Andy Jackson hears about this.
Washington in 1836. The forces of American destiny were confused. There was one big political party with Andrew Jackson in power. That same year, Henry Clay and Daniel Webster organized the Whig Party to fight Jackson, who had now been president for 7 years. And there was talk of states' rights, of the slave question, of the industrial North squeezing the agricultural South. The air was charged with a strange, grim kind of unrest. No one had time to think much about the Indian question. The Cherokee country seemed far off. And anyway, didn't the land belong to the white giants?
Oh, Mr. Cass, we're wasting time. When's Andy Jackson coming?
The president said he would stop by at 2 o'clock as a courtesy to Senator Webster.
Courtesy to me!
After all, the matter is closed.
Closed? You're crazy.
Congress authorized us to draw up a treaty and move the Indians to the west. The Indians signed that treaty, and that is that.
Sure, a bunch of misled people were tricked into signing it. This whole thing is a scheme to get the frontier people to vote for the Democrat Party.
That is what the Whigs say, Mr. Houston, but there's nothing political about it. It's been under study for years. There's no other solution to the problem.
Problem? What problem? The Cherokee ain't bothering nobody. They got their own constitution. They got their own written language that Sequoia figured out for them. They got their own newspaper, their own churches, their own schools. They work their farms and live in peace. Now what's the problem?
Wait! The president will listen. He will listen to Junaluska.
What is going on in here? Sam, I heard you hollering clear down the hall. How's Texas?
Howdy, Mr. President.
Well, Cassie, here we've got Senator Webster all riled up again. Howdy, Ross. Well, Junaluska, after 20 years, I haven't seen you since Horseshoe Bend.
Mr. President, this treaty!
What about it?
It was put through by a pack of swindlers. Those people didn't know what they were signing. Not one Cherokee and 50 attended that meeting.
It appears, Mr. President, that the Cherokee are being deliberately cheated out of their land.
Well, Mr. Cass, here's my Secretary of War. Now, the report I got from the War Department said that the Cherokee voted to sell their land.
That treaty is the biggest fraud.
Quite right, Mr. President. They voted to sell.
Mr. President, even the Secretary of War wrote that he could not sanction the methods used by this Schermerhorn.
How did you know that?
Never mind how I know. Mr. President, I have a letter. I would like to read you a part of it. It was written by a certain Major Davis of the United States Cavalry to the Secretary of War himself.
Mr. President, I protest. Just how does the senator manage to get to the secret files of the War Department?
Oh, let him read it. I now warn you and the President that if this paper of Schermerhorn's called a treaty is sent to the Senate and ratified, it will bring trouble upon the government and eventually destroy the Cherokee nation. The Cherokee are a peaceable, harmless people, but you may drive them to desperation, and this treaty cannot be carried into effect except by the strong arm of force. Do you realize, Mr. President, what this means?
The Indians signed a treaty to move out.
Excuse me, Mr. President, but a little handful of misguided people signed that paper without knowing what it was and without asking the General Counsel. Why, the whole thing was carefully planned to defraud us. Hundreds of lawsuits are already being filed.
Lawsuits? What do you mean?
White men say the land is now government property. They file claims on it and charge our people rent on their own homes. If we cannot pay, they sue us in court.
No, they can't collect it.
Sir, the word of an Indian is no good in court unless it is sworn to by 2 white men. Our people are being robbed.
It is rather strange that we've had no reports of such matters, Mr. Ross. Possibly you exaggerate. Unintentionally, of course. But you'll find swindlers everywhere, not just among the Indians.
Mr. President, please believe us. Our people are not safe even in their own homes. The very lowest classes of white men break in without any authority whatsoever.
Except for the color of their skin.
Well, we've got laws, haven't we? Why don't you call in a constable?
Constables and magistrates are the worst of all. They stand by and laugh while our women are raped and beaten, stripped bare and flogged without mercy. Send the troops to protect us, Mr. President. We shall be broken unless something is done.
I find this all rather hard to believe.
Well, confound it, this is a matter for the state militia, not the Washington government. Isn't that what Senator Calhoun would say, Mr. Webster?
The state militia happens to be involved also. John Ross was arrested in the state of Tennessee by Georgia guards and taken to jail across the state
state line in Georgia. And these same guards also destroyed the Cherokee newspaper, The Phoenix. Surely you have read the stories written by John Howard Page.
Well, it's out of my hands.
Out of your hands!
That's what I said.
This ain't like you, Randy. I've seen you play politics before. Even played politics with you, but not this way.
Who's playing politics? What do you expect me to do? Bring them here and put them in the White House?
Mr. President, before this treaty is sent to Congress, why don't you visit the Cherokee country yourself and see if we are telling the truth?
Do you think I've got time to go gallivanting down there? I've been dealing with Indians all my life. The investigation has already been made by all of us for the last 200 years. No one can tell me about Indians.
This is contrary to every principle of American democracy. I'll fight it as long as I have breath in my body.
Now you listen to me, all of you. The people of this country elected me president to look after their interests and not to throw away taxpayers' money on a bunch of scrubby mountain land. Now Mr. Webster and his Whigs in the Senate can preach all day long about humanity, justice, and human rights, but the Cherokee have been offered a fair treaty. They voted to sell, and by the eternal, that is that. Now, is there anything else?
Yes, Mr. President. More, Mr. President.
Well,
the Cherokee want to become citizens of the United States.
Citizens? Ha! That'll be a cold day in hell.
Mr. President.
As far as I'm concerned, the Cherokee are moving to Oklahoma.
If I had known this was going to happen, I would have let him die at Horseshoe Bend.
Junaluska and John Ross stayed in Washington and went on with the struggle. A year went by, then two. The Cherokee newspaper, the Phoenix, said the treaty might never get through Congress. All over the East, white citizens were rising up in protest. It was now 1838. Again, Junaluska had gone to Washington. In the meantime, here in the valleys of the Great Smokies, spring came, filled with new promise, rich in all its ancient glory.
Well, Lord help us. I never seen such a fixing for a wedding. I brought you some fresh bread and some of my own vinegar pie. I would have brought more, but my old man, George Perkins, was feeling peckish and had a whole pie himself. Ooh-wee, look at all the fixings. Just think, New Quartier, your little old Suyeta, and Wilani, your sweet Nandiele, all grown up and get married. Why, he'll be the handsomest groom, and she'll be the prettiest bride this valley ever saw.
No! Not like Wilani!
Remember, Mrs. Perkins, when Solly came back from Horseshoe Bend, all he could talk about was sons. Now we have 3 sons, but he's more proud of Nandiele than any of them.
And why not? There ain't nothing more useless than a passel of boys. Now you get on yonder and come back.
No, Kanega, you stay here. Remember, you're part of the ceremony.
All those youngins are gonna have a church wedding and an old-timey Cherokee wedding. I reckon they'll be really married when they get through. Here's Nandiele's dress.
It's beautiful.
I just hope it fits. Oh, it'll fit. I'll see to that. Solly, come here. I need you.
Solly, you stand still.
Will Thomas, who is that fine-looking woman?
Why, that must be the bride.
Husband, do you think something is funny?
No, nothing is funny.
A man who laughs at nothing is a fool. Oh, let me see. Oh, it's beautiful. Look, Anne, see my wedding dress? It's truly lovely, Nandiele. Almost as lovely as the bride who will wear it. That dress is the one I wore when I married that big laugher over there. My mother had a little for her of all wore that dress when they were married. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I want to cry.
Oh, now crying's bad luck. If there's any crying to be done
right in the eyes of God for none the Alienciata to have the old Cherokee ceremony before I marry them in the church?
Of course it will be all right. They wanted the old way and the new way. I'm sure our Lord will understand. Oh, look.
United States Army. I am looking for the chief.
I am Chief. My name is Drowning Bear.
I am here under special orders. I have 3 troops of cavalry in this section. One here with me, one at Stokoa, and one at Chihuahua.
Cavalry? Little Will, what does this mean?
I don't know. Here, read this.
What is that?
What is that, Drowning Bear? What does it say?
No, what is it?
Well, you read it to us. Tell us what it says.
New Echota, Georgia, May 10th, 1838. Headquarters, Brigadier General Winfield Scott, United States Army, to Major James Davis, United States Army. You will proceed at once with 3 troops of cavalry to the Cherokee country in western North Carolina in the vicinity of the Tennessee and Georgia borders. There you will gather the members of the Cherokee Nation and transfer them to the Indian Territory west of the Mississippi in the vicinity of Tahlequah, Oklahoma Territory. You will collect all men, women, and children into one central location, then move them to Chattanooga to await further orders. You will have the North Carolina portion of the Cherokee Nation in Chattanooga no later than June 10th, 1838. Why, that's only 2 weeks.
But that ain't right. The Cherokee are friends of ours. It ain't right.
Who do you think you are?
Why don't you take us too?
Out of the great womb of destiny, into the doorway of the world, come the souls of men, created equal in the sight of God. When their day is done, they return, still equal, into the bosom of the eternal. Somewhere between, on the plains of human life, caught in the monstrous mistakes that men devise to plague each other, it is the fate of some people to undergo pain and misery, and to be twisted on the rack of greed and hatred. The Cherokee were beginning to realize that at last their time had come. A dark frenzy tore into the minds of the people. Like summer lightning, the news shot through the mountains, down the green valleys. The Cherokee had been left alone for so long that they'd almost forgotten the fateful treaty which a handful of their brothers had foolishly accepted in the name of the Cherokee Nation. The Indians had so many friends among the white people that this terrible thing did not seem possible. But it was true, and now it was upon them.
40, 50, 55, 56. $56.38. There you are. There, take it. No! What's the matter now? Are you expecting something for your house and barn and cattle like all the others? Yes! Well, you won't get it. How many times do I have to explain that? Each person gets $56.38. Now take yours and move along. Take it and stop wasting time.
Come here, you. We want to talk to you about a warrant.
What's your name?
John Running Wolf.
There's no such name here. You must not own any land.
Yes, I do.
Well, your name's not here. This is the official list of the members of the Cherokee Nation. If your name isn't here, I can't pay you.
No! What's wrong? Why didn't you pay that man?
Stand aside.
I demand to see that list. Why are you deliberately holding back some of that money?
I am sick and tired of your interference. If you don't move along, I'll have you arrested.
Major Davis.
What are you men doing here?
Collect the debts off these here Indians. We got warrants on them from every magistrate this into the state, I reckon.
Well, what are the warrants for?
Rent, mostly.
Rent?
Yeah, they owe nearly 3 years' rent on their houses.
Rent on their own homes? What are you talking about?
Oh, this ain't their land, Major. It belongs to the government.
Well, we're buying it from them, aren't we?
Well, I reckon that's just a formality to keep them quiet. Why, claims on these lands were filed more than 3 years ago. These people should have moved off them when we first told them to.
Who claims the land?
White people.
By what right?
Squatters' rights. The government declared them public land.
Lieutenant, who let these men in here?
Why, I did, sir. I thought that's...
Get out of here, you damn buzzards. Get out.
Now, wait a minute, Major. We got warrants to serve.
I'm ordering you to get out.
We ain't doing nothing wrong. We got the law on our side.
Get away and stay away. Give me that money box. Now take your crooked warrants and get out of here.
Give me that money back.
Lieutenant, if these tramps show up here again, I want them arrested.
Yes, sir.
Now get out.
Go on, get. Oh! You get that thing out of here. You ain't heard the last of this, mister. Not by a long shot.
Oh, sorry.
Chief! Take this money up to the stockade. Give it back to the people. They don't owe 1 cent to those buzzards.
Thank you, Major.
Well, I saw General Scott this morning. He's getting impatient. Is everything all right here?
I think so, sir. Except for that fellow Thomas. He keeps harping about some of the names not being on the list.
Well, why aren't they on the list?
I don't know, sir. It's the list they got from Washington.
Well, you pay them anyway.
But sir, we'll run out of money.
Then we'll just have to get more money. You pay every one of them. They're not getting anything now for their houses and barns.
Well, they're just log cabins, most of them.
What difference does that make? How many have you paid so far?
Well, about 25 in this area, sir.
25?
Yes, sir. We're almost finished.
This valley has at least 50 families. Where are all the rest?
Hiding in the mountains, sir.
Confound it, I told you to get them all here.
Sir, how do you expect anybody to find an Indian hiding in these mountains?
Now you listen to me. We have strict orders from General Winfield Scott to bring those... Well?
Please do something. Our people are jammed in that stockade like animals.
They'll just have to get used to that. They may have to live in stockades for weeks. We can't build a house for every one of them.
But that's still no reason for whipping them.
Whipping? Who the devil gave you the authority to whip anyone?
No one has been whipped unless he started trouble.
I'll see you in my quarters in 30 minutes.
Why can't you treat them like human beings?
You tell them to behave like human beings. Dozens of them hiding in the mountains from this one valley alone.
Of course they're hiding from someone with soldiers.
All right! Any man caught hiding will be shot on sight. From now on, they're all outlaws.
Outlaws? Because they do not want to give up their homes?
That's what I said.
All right. Come on, move along.
Milani!
There you go, dropping it again.
Milani!
Pick it up! Go
No!
on. Pick it up! I've been waiting on you all day. I told you to pick it up, didn't I? All right. I've been telling you. Now I'm going to show you.
No! No! Milani! Milani!
Kanaka! Steve! What do you think you're doing, you dirty Indians? I'll kill you. That's what I'll do. I'll kill you. Yeah.
Stop those men! Stop them!
They're both dead! What's going on? What was that firing?
Some of the Indians escaped.
Escaped? How?
One of your men was drunk. Look what he did.
Drunk? He was trying to make this old woman move along and she fell and I guess she hit her head on a rock. Then the husband killed our man. Before we could stop him, he got away with his 3 boys.
Was this man drunk?
I guess so, sir.
You ignorant fool, get out of here. Go down there and guard that stockade. Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
You take over here.
But, sir,
Get out. Get out!
He's holding a young man.
Kill him.
What are you people doing down here? Do I have to tie every blasted one of you to a tree? I let you out of that stockade for a little while, you come running down here like a bunch of wild horses.
Horses?
I'm getting sick and tired of this. Junaluska, you're supposed to be their leader, the great patriarch. Well, why can't you control them? Standing there like a stump. Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Take these bodies down to headquarters.
Ox on the gate.
Well,
He said she is Cherokee. Let the Cherokee take care of their own.
all right. Take this body down to headquarters. I'll be there myself presently. Now, you people, get back down there where I told you.
Major Davis.
Well,
My people will do what they are told to do. But they are human beings, not animals. If you treat them right, there will be no trouble, I promise you. But if you must kill, then take Junaluska and kill him. But do not hurt my people.
now you listen to me. I didn't choose to do this. Your people signed a treaty. The President of the United States has ordered us to move into the West. There are over 15,000 of your people in this country, and every time one man escapes, it makes our job that much harder. Do you understand?
I understand. understand that the Cherokee are kind and gentle. All they want to do is live in peace.
Peace! When one of them has just killed an American soldier.
That man got what he deserved.
He killed Solly's wife.
Lonnie! No.
Major Davis, Solly is a man, like you or me. Our people are human beings, but you tie their hands. You march them like cattle 1,000 miles into a new country. You even let your drunken soldiers kill them.
Let them pass.
I'm just a fool, wayfaring stranger, a traveling through this world of wine. But there's no sickness or danger in that
Major Davis, I know there is nothing that the Cherokee can do. There is no hope anywhere. But my people are a great race. They fought and died to help save this nation for you. They have courage and honor. Let them keep that honor.
All through this country, your people are hiding in the mountains. And now one of them has killed an American soldier. That man must be captured and punished as an example. I want those 4 men brought back here.
Solly and his 3 sons.
They killed an American soldier.
That soldier killed Solly's wife.
That's not the point.
Then what in heaven's name is the point?
Thomas, surely you have sense enough to see my position in this. I want those men brought back here as an example to the others. I've got to stop this running away and hiding.
What about all the others?
What do you mean?
The ones who ran away before Solly.
Yes.
All right. I'll make a bargain with you. Get those 4 men back here, and the rest of those hiding in the mountains can go free.
Will you give them a fair trial?
They'll be put before a firing squad.
No!
I've got to do it. Choice is up to you. Bring those men back here to be punished. All the Cherokee in the mountains will be hunted down as outlaws.
Drowning Bear will go into the mountains and search out the hiding place of Solly.
Now ask Drowning Bear to do this. Solly is my best friend.
Will Thomas will go with Drowning Bear. Little Will knows every cave on Deep Creek.
Do you think Solly's crazy? He'll never come back. Why should he? He'll die in those mountains first. I can't do it, Junaluska.
Drowning Bear will go now and to take Will Thomas. He will speak to Solly in the name of our people. He will ask Solly to come back and to die.
From the base of the east, from the doorway of the rainbow, at the forepart of my house within the dawn, The sun god sits with me. Beautifully, my fire to me is restored. In beauty may I walk, I and my sons, all day through the returning glory. On the trail marked with pollen may we walk, in old age, wandering on a trail of beauty. Living again may we walk. It is finished in beauty.
No! Nathan, stay!
No, wait! Shield!
Shield!
Where is Willani? At my house. The people brought flowers and pine branches. They placed her so the evening sun would fall upon her face. Will Thomas brought a red and yellow dress from his store. Willani always wanted a red and yellow dress. But Sally was too poor. But all these years, Sally knew. And Will Thomas knew. Willani worked hard all her life. Now she can rest. She knows Sally is not a murderer.
Sally.
When the soldiers came, Willani did not cry. She waked the boys, cooked breakfast for the soldiers, then for us. She wanted to milk the cows, but the soldiers said to hurry. As we went down the path, the cows bawled. Willani looked back and then cried because there was no one to milk the cows. Reverend Wooster will hold a service at Drowning Bear's house tomorrow at sundown. Sally will be there. Drowning Bear wears a strange face. What is it?
You can't come to the funeral.
Why not?
Every man hiding in the mountains is an outlaw. You'd be shot on sight.
Sally and his sons will be there. The soldiers will not see us. After that, no man will ever see us again. We'll go to the West Fork. The soldiers will never come there. You still wear strange faces. Do you think Sally is a murderer?
No.
Why did you come? Did the white man send you? It's true. They sent you. White! White! Always the white man brings death to the Cherokee. They killed Sally's father and his two brothers. They killed Willani. Now they want to kill Sally and his 3 sons. They are like mad dogs. Sally hates white men. Let them come and get us, Will Thomas. You tell them where we are. You tell them to come. Drowning Bear has a message. Give your message. And then go. The White General says all those hiding in the mountains can go free. If Sally and his sons will come back. The White General cannot find all those hiding in the mountains. He must make an example to the people. If Sally will come back to be punished, the White General has promised the rest of our people can stay in the mountains. The White General has promised! Ha! It's a trick, you hear, Kanega? It's a trick to make us come back. They never keep their word. They'll kill us like rabbits and the others too. No. We will not go. Tell the White General we will not come back. Many years ago, before the great Sequoia went away, the Cherokee made a promise to live in peace. Sully made no promise. He was not there. And Sequoia is gone. Let the west wind scatter the dust of his bones. Go! The great Junaluska gave his word. Sully wants no more words. The great Junaluska gave his word to Sequoia. Junaluska has spoken to the White General. The White General has promised to be kind to the Cherokee. If Sully will do as he says, Junaluska said, in the name of Sequoia, in the name of our people, Sully must come back. It is wrong! Sully and his people have been ground to pieces by the white man. And now Junaluska says, come back. It is wrong. Sully loves his sons.
Morning, men.
Morning, sir.
At ease. We'll start moving as soon as it's daylight. You men get up to the stockade and see if you can help.
Looks like the Major ain't had much sleep.
Well, what about it?
Maybe the Major's taking it too hard.
After all, they're just a bunch of Indians.
Shut up! And do as you're told.
Yes, sir.
Junaluska, any word from Son?
No, not yet.
Thomas, I understand you've been going down to Raleigh and buying up most of the land around here. They tell me that you're leasing it to the Indians. You've got Drowning Bear living on it. How many more?
It's perfectly legal. The property is leased in their name.
And perhaps the ones hiding in the mountains can come back and settle on it after we leave. Well, maybe it's legal, maybe not. Anyway, we can't touch them. It's up to the state of North Carolina. But if Sully does not come back and surrender, the ones hiding in the mountains are still outlaws.
Well, we are just about ready. Ann and I have finished packing our things in the wagon.
Reverend Worcester is going back to Massachusetts.
Massachusetts? No, not Massachusetts. I'm leaving the church as it is, so the next preacher won't have as much work to do. Drowning Bear, I want you to look after the place. Patch the roof. Keep the weeds out of the cemetery. I guess we'll take most of the hymn books with us. Ann said she could never give up her choir.
Reverend Sam Worcester is going to the west.
Yes, I talked to Ann about it. She didn't even hesitate. She said, of course we are going. Our place is with the Cherokee.
It is good. You will take the Christian God along with the Cherokee.
Yes.
Junaluska is glad.
We'll take a wagon and 2 horses. We'll tie a cow to the back of the wagon. We'll use the wagon as a church, a dairy, and a hospital. Will Thomas give us a load of medicine and liniment?
Reverend Worcester is our friend.
Anyway, Drowning Bear and Will Thomas will have to find a new preacher.
Drowning Bear is going to the west himself.
No, you must stay here and help. You've worked hard for years to save your money and buy land.
A chief's place is with his people.
Some of our people are still here, lost in the mountains. Your own son Suyeg and his wife Nandieli. You must stay here and work for them. And then someday we can all come home again. There's no one left but you.
They have John Ross. They have many others. They have Will Thomas.
John Ross and all the other chiefs must go. You are the only one who can stay.
But what can one man do? My people are outlaws.
Solly will come back.
No.
Did you know, Drowning Bear, that when we started to have the funeral yesterday, we noticed a piece of cloth had been cut from Alani's dress?
Solly was here. This means Solly will never surrender. Now he will die back in those mountains. One by one, they will all die.
Hurry up! Get down back there. Come on! Quit shuffling your feet. Hurry. Now, you people, be ready to leave in 10 minutes.
Solly! Solly? Will the Cherokee hiding in the mountains go free now?
Yes.
Solly and his sons are ready.
Sergeant!
Yes, sir.
You have your orders.
Yes, sir. Squad, fall in.
Right shoulder, off.
No, wait! He's only a baby.
Well, take him. Take him! Sergeant! Forward! March! Up!
No! Solly is innocent! Give Solly a fair trial! He's innocent!
Solly sees his people weeping. Did not return to make them weep. He remembers this land when it was free, when the Cherokee had strength in his arm and joy in his heart, when he lived at peace with his friends. Now Solly and his sons must die that these things might be true again. He wants no weeping. Did sing again. Solly wants his people to sing.
Forward! March! Hug! 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 Hug!
Gaderse, Wadega Garneha, Noch, Noch,
I will lift up my
Sadedele
eyes unto the
Hosko,
hills.
Aqualeniko Hesteski,
My help cometh from the
Une
Lord,
Lanahi,
which made heaven and earth.
Axteleski,
He will not suffer thy foot
Naski,
to be moved. He
Uwuk
that
Lanahi,
keepeth thee will not slumber. The
Galalo,
Lord shall preserve
Ele,
thee from all evil.
Elohi. Ready, aim, fire! I'd say that's when it go to nail it, wo. The dawn door.
He shall preserve thy soul. West, out of the Great Smokies, from village after village, marched 17,000 men, women, and children into the setting sun.
Keep moving!
In the dust of that summer, in the snow and ice of that winter, 5,000 people, nearly 1/3 of the whole Cherokee nation, died and were buried in nameless graves along the Trail of Tears from North Carolina to Oklahoma. The years rolled on. Still faithful to the vision of Sequoia and Junaluska, the Cherokee back home never gave up the struggle. And there was still one man in Washington who was their friend. In the spring of 1841, Drowning Bear and Will Thomas went to Washington to see Daniel Webster. He had now been asked to serve in the cabinet of the new president, William Henry Harrison. Perhaps they thought this might be the dawn of a new day.
country in North Carolina to see you about the business we discussed yesterday.
Mr. President, I protest.
Now, Doctor, I am President of these United States first, and your patient second. Now run along.
Excuse me for bringing up this matter at a time like this, Mr. President, but I've got to do it. To me, this is one of the most burning issues we've ever dealt with in this country.
Just a moment, Senator Webster. Why, Mr. Drowning Bear, what's the matter?
New shoes, ma'am.
Well, take them off.
Not here. Not in the house of the president.
Oh, nonsense. We don't stand on ceremony here. Go ahead, take them off.
No.
Mr. Drowning Bear, what modest success I have achieved in this life comes from following two rules. I never question the will of the Almighty, and I never argue with Mrs. Harrison. Here, wait a minute. I'll join you. Mine hurt too. Ah, woo! There, that's better. Well, go ahead, take yours off. Now, what were you saying, Daniel?
Mr. President, the Cherokee were always a nation of mountain farmers. If the government had been wise, these people would still be cultivating those hills and valleys in the Great Smokies. The removal was a mistake.
Perhaps it was, Daniel. But we can't change the past.
No, Mr. President, but we can plan for the future. The Cherokee who stayed behind have become substantial, inoffensive, law-abiding people.
And you have proof of that.
I have. There was a certain Major Davis, one of General Scott's cavalry officers who took part in the removal. He later resigned from the Army and is now the United States District Attorney in Cherokee County, North Carolina. He reports that in the last 5 years, he has prosecuted over 500 white men in court and only one Cherokee. And that one was led into trouble by a white man.
Very well done. What do you want?
Two things. First, a reservation.
A reservation? Where?
A section of land in the Great Smokies.
And the second thing?
Citizenship.
Citizenship? That'll be a hard fight, Daniel. And you know it, especially right now, while we're still fighting the Indians out west.
Well, at least we can start trying. But in the meantime, these people need some kind of assurance that they will not be molested.
Molested?
Sir,
Mr. Thomas?
The Cherokee are not citizens, Mr. President. Therefore, they have no right to own property. Actually, they have no legal right even to be there in the Great Smokies. But most of the white people don't seem to mind. They're very friendly. As fast as I can get the money, both my own and some from my Cherokee friends, I buy up land and hold it in my own name, then lease it to Cherokee families.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, there's no legal basis for it, Mr. President. The Cherokee have no protection. They work their farms and live in peace, but there's always some white man who thinks he can take anything in sight as long as it belongs to an Indian.
Well, if that's the case, then... Mr. Drowning Bear, don't you think it would be better if you all went to the west?
Why should we go to the west, Mr. President? That changes nothing.
What do you mean?
Drowning Bear is an old man. He could remember his father, telling how he fought at Yorktown with General Washington. First, the white man came across the Blue Ridge and built cabins in the coves of the mountains. Then, he spread all the way to the Mississippi. The march of the white man is toward the west, Mr. President. Someday, he will take all the land between the two oceans. It is foolish to hope he will not follow the Indian in the Western Territories. The white man's nature is not like that. Sooner or later, he will cover the whole continent.
Well, what do you think the answer is, then?
The Indian will never be safe until he is a part of the government, like the white man himself. The only answer is to make the Cherokee American citizens.
But suppose we find it impossible to do that right now.
The day of the red man is passing. Sequoia knew that many years ago. Junaluska told us this before he went to the west. Now Drowning Bear sees it too. All that we ask is to stay in North Carolina, those of us that are left. Most of the people are good to us. We are never bothered by the state government. We take the steep hillsides, turn them into good farms. We let the white man keep the fertile valley. Cherokee have been faithful to the promise of Sequoia, Mr. President. We have kept the peace. Drowning Bear is very old. Soon he will go to join his wife, Nequadia. It is his only hope that those Cherokee who died to keep that peace did not die in vain.
30 years ago, before the Battle of Tippecanoe. I tried to tell Tecumseh and his crazy brother the same thing you're telling me now, but he wouldn't listen. Now, I tried to tell Andy Jackson, but he wouldn't listen either. Now you come to me with the same proposition 30 years too late.
Too late? But, Mr. President...
The seeds of hatred have been planted, Daniel, and the weeds are still growing. It'll take many years to change all that. But we can try. I want the Indians to become American citizens, but I just can't wave my hand and have it happen. It will take time. But I can promise you one thing. As long as I am president, the federal government will not bother you. You get North Carolina to protect you from the white trash that causes all the trouble. Well, I think North Carolina can handle it. I'll write a letter to the governor, and I'll send a copy to that Major Davis you mentioned. And the federal government will stand behind you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you.
2 weeks later, before he could even select all of his cabinet, William Henry Harrison was dead. Up and down inland rivers, across southern cotton fields, down the rainy streets of northern industrial towns, vast shadows were gathering, and it would be many years before anyone would find time to pay much attention to the Cherokee. War was coming. Times were changing. America was growing up. The past was becoming a hazy dream. But in the Great Smokies, time flowed on. Drowning Bear was right when he told the president that he was an old man, old and very lonely. But he had found peace, because at last Sequoia's dream was coming true. His people were the friends of their white neighbors.
Drowning Bear never saw so much trouble over one baby.
Now what's wrong with you? About to become a grandfather and you sit there cool as a cucumber.
Suyeta spoils his wife. You watch. Next time, she'll want a doctor.
By the way, Drowning Bear, I've got the deed for that new property. The rest of that section down near Birdtown, all registered and in good order. And the way they come drifting back from Oklahoma, we need all the land we can get.
Drowning Bear is afraid someday they will come and take the land again.
I don't think so. We've worked up a pretty strong case in the last few years. I think we can hold what we have. Someday we'll have a reservation here, then no one can touch us.
Look, another one's coming back.
Well, I'll go call the others to welcome him home.
Looks like he walked all the way from Oklahoma. Well, that makes 5 this month.
Suyeta!
What?
You come on in here.
Already? Yeah!
Junaluska? Junaluska has come home! Little Will, look who is here!
Welcome home, Junaluska! Welcome home!
Junaluska will not trouble his old friends. He has only a little time to live. There's a good hiding place up on Deep Creek. Junaluska will go there.
You'll stay right here. We'll take care of you.
You need some food and in a long rest you come to my house.
No, that would make trouble with the other white men. Junaluska only came back to see his people once more. He has heard nothing since he left.
Times have changed, Junaluska. You can live right here in the village. All the people are your friends.
Will Thomas will get you some new shoes to pinch your feet. And some new clothes. He'll get you a piece of land down by the river. The white farmer will give you grain. Junaluska will have a house and a piece of land. Junaluska does not understand.
Never mind. You're home now.
You come to my house and get some food in you, then you can rest.
My people are happy.
Well, just look at them.
It's a sound!
You're here. Mendy Ailey has a baby. Drowning Bear is a grandfather.
Drowning Bear is glad. This makes him very happy. You hear, Junaluska? Now Solly, too, has a grandchild. Now Solly lives again. Winter dies, spring comes. It is good. The sun of the old day is setting. Solly's grandchild will see the new day. To his white friend Will Thomas, and to his red friend Drowning Bear, Junaluska says, goodbye.
What are you talking about? You just got here.
It is time to go.
In the beginning was the land. In the beginning was freedom. In the beginning was peace. Once upon a time, out of the darkness of tragedy, a man said, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. Once upon a time, out of the darkness of tragedy, a race of people looked beyond the years and devoted itself to the dream of its great leader when he said, it is not that a man's skin is black or red or white. Choose the way of peace. Take all men as your brothers. This then was the dream of the Cherokee. This then is the hope of America.